5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good evening, Misfits. Shawn will be here in a second. We're just going to get him framed up. Oh, looks like his box works. His box is good. He's got a good box. He's got a really good box. It's a tight, nice box. All right. Yep, his box is framed up.
I'm here. I'm waiting for my tea to warm up now, but
He,
I'll wait till it
his
goes.
his box on the his bottom box is also framed up. You know, I got to be very careful saying homoerotic shit because apparently, according to the fucking internet, I'm a gay. I'm one of
apparently.
I'm one of the gays. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Um,
They're gonna get you for that too. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think it's very fucking well known that I don't hate gay people. I fucking slapped one of these fucking losers at Amfest because of it. But
That's right.
you know, it's funny. It's actually it's really funny because Shawn, we've now known each other for a long time, and I've told you the story, but you never saw the TikTok days. Like you never saw it in real time. You're seeing it right now. Like if you look at literally, you know what we should do? Oh, I didn't even think of this. I didn't even think of this.
I'm gonna go pour this tea real fast.
Yeah, you go do that. I'm gonna cue something up here. Oh, it's already getting glitchy. It's already glitchy. Already fucking glitchy. What the fuck? Why? I figured out that this is my OBS that's doing this. It's not my computer. It's my OBS.
will do that. Sometimes it gets real heavy.
Yeah, it's not my computer. I Googled it and I'm fucking. So this whole time I've been like, is it my fucking computer? It's not. Let's see if we can do it anyway. It might get a little glitchy, but we're gonna do a fun little experiment here. Why isn't it working now? Application capture. X. Okay. Okay. No. No. Okay, it's not working. Well, all right, we'll delete this. So what I was gonna do is, I was just gonna go to literally any one of my comment sections. Like, I'm not even, bro, I'm telling you, this is exactly what the left did in 2020, right? They tried to cancel me, and they just hit me with, it's like you get bot attacks, you get fucking smear campaigns, and fucking every fucking simp on the internet. And a lot of it's not real, but some of it is. Okay, you know what? It's not working. Here, what I'll do is I'm gonna pull you back up. I'll just go straight to my X. I'm gonna go to my fucking page. Okay, look, this is my page. Let's go to literally every single fucking comment section, right? So let's go to this. We're live right now, right? Which guy is fisting you on the show? It's like legit, bro. I'm telling you, when I say every post, it's every post, right? Yep, this you. It's like,
oh, there we go. Is this some people on?
They're already in here. Yep, trying to get fisted, bro. This is, you got, like, it's groupthink, mob mentality. It's a cult. You people are in a fucking cult, and you don't realize it. This is why we call you the woke right.
If those are people, well, they probably are.
Somebody who came here to Rumble did it. That's a real person. But yo, it's like, fuck. Look, I don't care. Like, I mean, and then they're like, no, you seem like you care a lot. No. I mean it. I really don't care. I'm using it for content because you're giving it to me, right? Like, so I make a post, I trigger you, you talk about me, I recycle that and I put it on my page. And then you go, well, yeah, but you're gay. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, but you just gave me more content. Bro, I'm telling you right now, my engagement is fucking insane right now. And I don't care about engagement. It's not like I try to do this. This is organic, right? There's inorganic engagement and there's organic engagement. The shit that Myron Gaines and Jake Shields does, where they all have a Discord and they're all like talking to each other, like, yeah, what, boost this, share that. They send their shit left, right, like that's fake engagement.
That's fake. Yeah.
I'm taking
Your content should win on the
Yes,
merits.
but I'm taking their fake engagement, right? I'm taking the shit that they do, I'm harnessing it, and I'm using it for real engagement on my page. I don't have a Discord. I don't have the app. I don't know how to use it. I tried years ago. People were sending me it, and it's a confusing as shit.
I used it once and I got so tired of all the
It's
whoa.
yo, it's
I got so tired of all the notifications that I was like, I can't do
well,
this anymore,
it's
guys.
fucking
Same with Telegram.
I don't do group chats. I don't work with anybody. I have a guy in a chair, right? I have my own Alfred, right? And if somebody if somebody sends me a death threat, okay? If somebody sends, like, legit, like this weekend, somebody posted my full address with a picture of a gun and they said I'm going to be waiting on Monday, and I'm like, fuck, I have to call the cops for this. You have to, because if you don't and something happens, the first thing the cops are going to say is, why didn't you call the cops? Um so I hit up my guy in the chair. My guy in the chair will go, I'm on it. 10 minutes later, I'll have your fucking blood type. All right? Like, I'm not joking. Like, I know where you live, where you work. I know everything. I have a guy in a chair. Other than that, I don't work with anybody. I don't coordinate with anybody. I work in construction. I'm at work all day. I'm not sitting at home like fucking. I don't even know how to type like 60 words a minute. All right, so I'm not like you fucking nerds. I like doing the long form content. I love the podcast. I like doing this every week. I'm exhausted right now. I don't have to be here. I could have bailed, but I like it, right? So it's a hobby. I always say that. I go, you guys, this is a hobby for me. If you guys were to take the page down, whatever, I still get to go to work tomorrow and make money. I did get invited on a very, very large podcast. I'll tell you after, Shawn, but
Mhm.
let's just say going into enemy territory, I think. I think. I don't know. But I'll after the show, I'll send it to you. I'm not going to promote it. I'm not going to give anybody the heads up. I want it to drop and be a surprise. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. This whole fucking smear camp, it's really childish, but it's how the internet works. You just got to you got to roll with it. It's like, okay, so I made a post on Facebook in 2021. I was drinking all night. I woke up butt naked. I took my phone out and I took a picture, and this is on Facebook, dude. I think I'm sharing this to like 800 people, maybe tops. People I went to high school with, people that know me, they think it's hilarious, right? And I was like, if you look really closely, you can see my bum. And so, my face is, I look real hungover. These motherfuckers crop that photo, they put it on Grinder or something, and they say I like to get fisted or some shit, and then they spam my comment section with it. You got like
They
it's
just
lit
lose. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Like,
bro,
this is what you have to do,
I'm
right?
telling you,
It's unbelievable.
Shawn, you got your computer in front of you. Go to my fucking page, all right, and click on literally any fucking post that I made, any one of them in the past 5 days,
On
and you
X, you're talking about?
on X, bro. I'm
Okay.
telling you, you can. It's literally every. They have not. They have done it on every post, and
I think I've seen it.
I post a lot. And they're really trying really hard. They're like, we got to defame him. We got to slander him. We got to shut him up. It's like, bro, you guys realize I don't care. Like, you're doing nothing. You're actually helping me. Again, I don't care about engagement, but you're helping my engagement a lot. Right? Like, my pay, I think I've gotten 3,000 followers in the past
Oh,
24
there it is.
hours.
Yep, yep, yep. There it is.
You
I
see what I
see
mean?
a bunch of them.
Bro, you can do it on any post. Any.
Dude started to rage post after his gay butt got exposed. Yeah. fist me 1 million mentions.
I'm telling you, bro, it's so funny.
Dude, it's
It's
everywhere.
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
They
What
don't
the
stop,
hell?
bro. It's
Call out. Okay, 1 hour ago. All right, here we go. 1 hour ago. Call out the radical left. Call out the radical right. Canceled by both. Told both of them to get fucked. Still standing. 89 replies. Let's see. Number one reply: Jihad Ignosis. It's a miracle you are still standing after all that fisting. And some guy, wait a minute, let me see. This is going to be great. He has 692 followers. He found a way to get 97 likes on this post.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
of
sure.
course.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Fake. You take fake
Yeah, sure.
engage. All right. What you
Right.
so look. This is I'm call I recently coined this term, and I'm sticking with it. It's fucking social media judo. All right. I see you know your judo well. Everybody knows that judo is using your enemy's weight against them. Okay. Social media judo is when I take your fake engagement fucking bullshit that you guys are doing to boost each other with this fucking paper tiger, we're so much bigger and badder than you, and I flip it. Right? I piss off the people that engage, all the people that lost their blue check marks, all the people that fucking spam people. I went after you guys because, well, first of all, you're cunts, right? Like you really are the worst human beings on the planet. And and you guys started coming at me. So I understand that they probably think like they've done this so many times to so many people, and I think that people get overwhelmed. Right? Like
Right.
no, like if you were to do this to somebody else, and honestly, it's kind of a lot for me. I'm like, because I look at it and I every once in a while I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, right? But it's like you have to I have to turn it off. But I look at that and I'm like, okay, what if that was like a 15-year-old girl with like with like issues and fucking self-image, and what if they went onto her page and they found like a picture of her and they were just like, look at you're ugly, 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 ugly. That girl fucking goes home and swallows a bottle of pills, and I'm like, fucking, I'd rather them do it to me. Every moment they're coming at me, they're not going at somebody else. So fucking
Right. As at least you're not gonna, you're not gonna be all broken up
the
about it at
worst,
night
yeah, the
to the point where they
yo,
may kill themselves.
listen.
It's real.
Let guys keep coming. Let me keep you busy. As long as you're attacking me, you're not attacking other people. And I know you fucking sociopaths are addicted to this shit. This is what cancel culture is. Cancel culture is control culture. All right. They need to exercise control over somebody else, right? And they feel that when they are able to bully somebody into submission, they have control. It's a struggle session essentially, right? They fucking go and they fucking do this. Look, you got Tower Gang in here right now. Same thing. These fucking people, they think that they own me. They're like, I own you, bro. I own you. Come over to my podcast. I can tell you what to do. You can't tell me shit. I don't give a fuck about you people. You are being used right now. You are my little fucking plaything, and you just got muted forever. Fucking, and they think that I need them to fucking function on my page. No, I was doing great without you. Now you're just here with me. It's just like that fucking it's just like that scene from fucking Watchmen. All right? I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. So, let's get to and I'm sure they're going to come over here now and do their fucking towers. Go ahead. I don't care. But let's get to the weekly breakdown for Thursday. All right, by the way, if you guys have never seen the weekly breakdown before, actually, if you've never seen the daily breakdown before, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I type in the word news, whatever pops up in the headlines. And then on the weekly breakdown, Shawn will grace us with his presence and we'll break down everything but headlines only. All right. So last week we got Russia says it's close to ousting Ukraine from its Kursk region. We got U.S. Senate Democrats debate path forward on U.S. government funding bill, and we got Trump vows new tariffs after EU retaliates on steel and aluminum. Dealer's choice, Shawn. What should we talk about?
Oh, there was a good one in there. Not the tariffs one. What was before the tariffs? Ukraine? No.
Senate
Spending. Spending.
Democrats?
You know why?
Yeah.
Because for the first time ever, I think we're seeing Chuck Schumer in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats are coming for him. Knives are out. Ready? Pelosi took a shot. Okay. CNN took a shot.
Mm-hmm.
CBS took a shot. Politico said that his damage control isn't working. CNN said that he's politically wounded. When is the last time you've seen Democrats talk about one of their own like this?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden, 2024. I
Exactly.
think Chuck Schumer's days are numbered. I think they're done with him because he folded. And I will say this, I give credit where it's due.
Uh-huh.
I don't like John Thune. I'm not the biggest fan of John Thune. However, John Thune could have tucked tail and ran. Um, when the Democrats bluffed at filibustering the continuing resolution, but he didn't. He brought it to a vote, and Schumer wound up caving. So for Thune's first budget showdown, he got the best of Chuck Schumer, which is an accomplishment, whether you like John Thune or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, credit where it's due to him. Good job by him. And now it's time to get the agenda passed. It's time to get the agenda passed.
Yeah, so I noticed that like the Democrats are coming at him, um and the main question that people are asking is like who's the leader of the Democrat Party, right? And they're like AOC. AOC, if AOC is the number one, we are fucking solid. I think I
Yeah,
said
Jasmine
this.
Crockett, AOC, David Hogg,
Yep.
these people.
Yeah, so they're going more and more further radical left, right? Which is exactly what we wanted. And guys, look, I've been pulling the fire alarm on this whole woke right shit for a while, and thank fucking Christ that the left is so dysfunctional that we look good, right?
Right.
Because we're not looking great right now. I mean, I know it's just in the online space. Um, and your wife is like, I'm not a mod on here. I don't know how to make you a mod, Brennan. Otherwise, I would. I'm gonna fucking hold on. I'm gonna find out if I can make Brennan a mod right now.
She's a mod on LFA TV, and she cleans up our chat, and she's like on it. She
Yeah, I don't know how
zaps
to.
and
I don't
takes
know
pride in
how
it.
to do it. Like it
Let me see. I'm gonna try on mine too. Let's do
about.
account options,
I mean, like I would have to.
chat
Maybe if I go
settings.
to the actual show. Let's go to my feed. We'll go. We're gonna try to get this done right now. All right. And I wonder if there's an add moderator thing. Ah, here we go. Three things. Pop out chat, enable large history. What's this? Nope, that's nope. Um nope. Yeah, I don't even know how to do it.
I got you right now. Hold on. Grok is gonna tell me how to do it. Grok's great at this stuff.
Nice.
All right. Go to access your account overview.
Okay.
Nav.
Account
Select account overview or manage account.
account account settings. Locals account verification. Chat settings. Ah, chat.
No, that's not it.
No.
It's not going to be under chat settings. It's going to be under there should be something that says navigate to the moderation section. Scroll
Moderation.
down. There you go.
Moderators. Enter username. All right, Brennan. Come on. Is it Brennan space Farish?
No, just one word.
All right.
No space.
Brennan Farish. Oh, you guys are fucked now. All right. You guys are so fucked. Brennan, get him. All right. I'm going to
That's
click
it.
on her. Yep, that's her.
Yeah, she's going on the computer now because
Oh,
that's where she
she's
does
a,
that's where she does her
she's fucking
zaps.
going. You guys are so
That's it.
you
She's
you
got
guys
you.
are so fucked.
That's it.
All right.
That's
They're gonna put in. I think
There you
Sandy.
go.
I think Cincy's in here too. Sandy's in here. Yeah, we're doing both. We're gonna get them. They're gonna tag team this shit. All right. Count options. You see, we learned something today. All right. Moderation. Moderators. Oh, Sandy's gonna fuck you guys up. All right.
Everybody's getting
C I
destroyed right
N
now. That's it.
C I RAWK 27. And then me and Shawn could just talk about shit.
Yeah, they'll handle all the
And Brennan's here every
zapping.
week because it's your wife, so that's perfect. All
Yeah.
right. You guys are fucked now. The whole shit. Oh, hello. She goes, "Oh, hello." All right. Yeah, this whole tower gang shit, man. Fucking I think that they're trying to clout chase off of me actually.
I think
I think that
so.
they see the attention I'm getting with the Andrew Tate stuff, with I'm not even pro Israel like I keep saying. I'm pro Jew. It's a really weird. I'm not anti Israel. I am anti government, right? I've always been anti government, right? So if governments suck, why would I be shilling for a foreign government? I don't even shill for my own government. I like I like Trump because he's anti-government. It's like, motherfucker,
Right.
his whole thing was drain the swamp. You think I don't know that there's probably a swamp in Israel? Yeah, there probably is. I don't fucking care. My faith and my hatred of terrorists is the only thing that drives my content about Israel. It's I hate terrorists and I love the Jews. So it's so funny that these people, it's projection. They only see they only see through the lens of their own hatred, right? They hate Jews so much and they hate Israel so much and the Israeli government so much that they think that if you have an opposing viewpoint to them, then it means you love Israel. It's the same argument of if you're anti-Ukraine, you're pro-Russia. No, that's not it at all. Um, these people, I think that Brendan's got some. Brendan and Sandy have some work on their hands. I'm seeing shit. I'm just
Yeah.
seeing shit. Fucking
The
the
whole
whole
look, the
fucking
whole
chat.
chat at one point in time was
Yeah.
muted.
I'm gonna screen record this shit so I can fucking document it. I gotta document a whole bunch of stuff for reasons that
Oh, for reasons. I love
I'm not even
reasons.
allowed to get into reasons anymore. I have to be very careful with my wording from now on. Okay, good cleanup job. Yes, we got Gina, we got yeah. I can see it on my screen, but I think that yeah, I think they just disappear on the mobile version. On the laptop.
Yeah, on the desktop it says message
Yeah, but
removed.
on the mobile version, it's like people can't even see it. They just go away. So I'll do a video. I'm going to record this right here. Holy shit, dude. This is insane. Look at these fucking stalkers. These people have way too much free fucking time on their hands, I'm telling you.
Way too much time.
Bro, and it's like oh, you realize, okay, Tower Gang, if you're watching, I know you can't type, some of you, but you realize I own you, right? I own your shit. Like I am in control of you. You're getting the opposite effect. Okay? You wanted to go watch your favorite little fucking podcast with a bunch of retards over on another channel, and instead you're on my channel because I triggered you so much that you now have to come over here. So it's really kind of ironic. Um, all right, but next up, we got the tariffs after EU retaliates on steel. We've talked about tariffs so much, Sean. What do you think about what do you think about the tariffs? Are they gonna? I think that we got a little bit of a hit kind of right around the time that they started getting announced, recovered. You think we're gonna see any real significant um, issues with these tariffs, or you think we're gonna be doing such a good job undoing the fucked economy that Biden gave us, where we won't even notice the damage that tariffs do
I think we're going to feel it short term. I think Trump has admitted as much that there will be some short term pain,
for some
um,
long term gain?
but long term
Yeah.
gains. You know, I think that's where we're going to be at, and I think that's the best way to do it. You know, instant gratification. Eat the donut because it tastes good, but then you feel like crap because all you do is eat donuts, right?
Yeah.
And you wind up looking like Chris Christie. So, um, I think the best plan of action now, roll forward with the tariffs and incentivize businesses to set up shop here in the United
Mm.
States. You know, Vance has been out there saying it. You can invest in the United States, you can do business in the United States, you can be long on the United States, and you'll be
Yeah.
rewarded. Or You could be short on the United States and you can get wrecked. That's essentially what the choice is. And I don't think Trump is the type of person who's going to back down with these tariffs. He's wanted to use these as tools for a while. This was going to be something that he was going to do in his second administration or his second term after the stolen election. Didn't get a chance to, so now he's doing it now, and he's going to show everybody that it does work. It works as a negotiating tool, one, and it works as a revenue generator for the United States, two, and a way to incentivize investing in the country, three. So I say go for
Yeah.
it.
No, and I've said for a while that the tariff argument is the tariff argument is it's a tax on the consumer. Okay. So hypothetically, I mean, kind of theoretically, yes. Like, because if you're consuming Chinese shit, right, then yeah, your shit will go up. But supply and demand and creating American jobs, American products, incentivizing that will ultimately bring the cost down of better goods. And with the jobs that it creates, it stimulates the economy. So a rising tide raises all ships. And you're going to have essentially an overall better all plan, like long term plan. The other thing about tariffs is all the people that are against tariffs and like they're like, oh, but everything's gonna get more expensive. Like, are you guys pro slavery? Because I'm pretty sure that all of the shit that we get for cheap money is cheap because China has sweatshops where people fucking jump off the fucking roof into suicide nets. Oh, you guys want your fucking shit so cheap. You don't want to go and buy Greenland because you just want to get a dig off of Trump so we can't get any of their natural resources. Ukraine natural resources. Okay, so are you saying you are in favor of these little fucking encampments in the Congo where fucking 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 9-year-olds are using their bare hands to dig raw earth minerals out? Why wouldn't you want American exceptionalism and expansionism in other areas where we get mineral deals, where we get these things done, where at least you can say what you want about the United States of America, but one thing we don't do, I don't think that, I mean, I'm sure that to a certain degree, we at least try to have some form of labor law or some form of regulation where we try to pay people a fair wage for the work that they're doing. Right now, I know like people are like, no, some people slave. I get it. Okay, you're talking about the minority, but for the most part, the best place to have a job is in America. For the
Yeah,
most part, I'm sure that
there are more protections here than there are really
yeah,
anywhere else,
we're,
and
we're
that's the point.
almost
You know.
almost to our detriment, right? Like
No, it is almost to our detriment. It is. It is almost. I don't want to say it is because, you don't want to overwork people, but I think we have gone. I think the pendulum has swung a little too
yeah.
far, and people may get upset with me saying this, but like a little too far into the protecting the worker side of things, where we're kind of overprotecting people now.
Yep.
You
I
know?
have a perfect example of this. All right. I have been a contractor in Texas and I have been a contractor in Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, I needed to go through 7 weeks of school, read two 500-page books, the IRC and the IBC, right? The International Residential Code, the International Building Code. You do a long ass test. You become a general contractor. You get your license. Once you get your license, you can start pulling permits and you can take on big projects. Then you gotta sub out every little fucking thing, right? You gotta sub out the electrical, you gotta sub out the plumbing, you gotta sub out the like all this shit. And then you gotta get the permits and you gotta have the inspector come around. The inspector comes around and he fucking tells you you gotta do the whole thing over again. It costs money. It's regulation, red tape, red tape, red tape. Now, I've also worked in Texas now, okay? The regulation here in Texas to become a contractor is you go to the fucking town hall, you hand them $22, and you are now a contractor for 10 years under what's called a DBA. There is no such thing as a licensed contractor, a licensed general contractor in Texas because they have almost no red tape. The downside is you get a lot of cheap labor here. You get a lot of bad work, shoddy
Yep.
work that I have to come in and fix. But the upside is you don't have red tape. So I'm sure that there's a middle ground. I personally like the no red tape because I do the work properly anyway. Okay, that
Right. Well, and then your work again, your work succeeds on its
my work
merits
succeeds.
at
My
that
work
point.
is actually thriving in Texas because of my merits, right? So you get a bunch of cheap labor guys who come in, they do a shower, they fuck it up. You get the tail light warranty, right? And then the customer in 6 months to a year realizes, fuck, it's failed, and they call me. And the guy who did the shower for $1,500, he's gone, he's long gone, but they're only out $1,500, right? Then I come in and I go, it's gonna be 9 grand to fix your shower, and they're like 9 grand, and I'm like, yeah. Like, and they're like I'm like, but I'm going to use the best products. I'm going to do the job to the highest possible standard. I'm a certified tile installer with the National Tile Contractors Association. I'm a licensed contractor in Massachusetts. I got 15, 20 years of fucking qualifications. I'm certified in all the products. I'm certified in everything. You can look at my web page. My webpage has all my work. You can call 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 different people right now. I'll let you go over to some of their fucking houses and you can go look at the showers I've done. You can go look at this. And they go, and then I go, is that worth the 9 grand? Or would you like to go and try to hire Jose number two, Hose
Right.
B?
Hose
Would you
B.
like to go
Right.
hire Hose B and give him another $1,500 and just call me again in a fucking year? And you do it 7 fucking times and you paid the 9 grand anyway. So when you pitch it like that, they just pull out their checkbook and I get the job and everybody's fucking happy. Um so like California, super duper regulated. Massachusetts, super duper regulated. Texas, no fucking regulation. Um, and it's indicative of a whole bunch of things, right? It's like this is how the free market works in general. So when you have when you have America, who's like, okay, for the most part, we're sort of I would say, moderately regulated on labor. We're gonna get a bunch of people coming in and doing these jobs in America, right? They're going to get a fair wage, and the shit that now costs way, way too much to do in America, right? Like if I don't know, automobile manufacturing, shit like that. You build 10 more factories, you get more efficient, and the overall price of cars comes down because now we're stimulating the economy. We have the labor market up. We have more money being pumped into the American system. Supply and demand kicks in, and everything comes down for everybody. So, tariffs may seem like a bad thing, but if you look at it as a long term economical plan, it always works out for the better. Sure, you're not going to be able to get your cheap ass shit off of Amazon anymore for the same price. Okay? Sorry. Your cell phone might go up $100. I'm sorry.
Right.
But you
Right.
know what? These are luxuries, and the real shit, the shit that you really want, like a fucking car, that's gonna come down. So I think that it's a good thing, man. The fucking, the cost of building material comes down, steel comes down, shit like that. It makes the most sense. So obviously Trumponomics really does work. He had it going at really good clip right before they fucking unleashed COVID, and
Yeah. Oh, the economy was roar. I mean, it was getting
it
ready to
was it
just
was full it was
blast.
it's like it's all right. It's literally like it's like you're about to fucking come and you're having sex and you're about to come, and then the woman you're having sex with goes like, hey, are you thinking about your grandmother right now? And it's like, fucking what the fuck, lady, like, what are you doing? No, I wasn't, but now I am. It's like a fucking Chinese person just kicks the door of the bedroom in and coughs into your mouth, and you're like, ah, like, it's like, dude,
Eric Swalwell would know a thing or
yeah,
two about
fang
that, by the
fang.
way. Fang
All
fang.
right, yesterday's headlines. Let's go through the top 3 and you pick your favorite. Israel conducts extensive strikes in Gaza. Who is the judge stopping Trump's deportations? I have a feeling you're going to pick that one. And Starliner astronauts undock from ISS.
Mm.
So we
Well,
got we got Gaza, the
I
judge.
watched
Yeah.
the astronauts.
Okay.
Do you see the judge? Well, the judge is Yeah, I may go with the judge only because we've done Israel Hamas a
Yeah.
lot, but
Well,
I think
we'll
the one
still
thing
do
I'll
all,
say
but I
about
was just saying
Israel.
pick the one first. So let's go to the judge because I want to talk about
All right,
this.
let's go to the judge. The judge.
Okay.
Let's do the judge first.
So
Yeah.
this I said it this I think it was this morning. I said it this morning, and I reposted something. Oh shit, I reposted it just recently about how let me
I put up that Judge Phil McCracken. I don't know if you guys heard of him, Philip McCracken. He's a judge. He said that the price of eggs is too low. It's unconstitutional.
yeah.
So eggs are going to be more
Okay,
expensive again.
yes, I remember. So Tucker Carlson is talking about how there's a new demand for the authoritarian right in leadership. Okay, and he's talking about Bakara, whatever fucking guy, the leader Bukele. He's talking about Bukele, and he's like
Oh, El
In
Salvador.
El
Yeah, yeah.
Salvador, and he's like Bukele's authoritarian, right? But he's authoritarian for his people. And there's this demand for authoritarian right, like Putin, right? Where you have a leader who's telling you, "No, you don't I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to essentially to kind of take away some of your rights. You're not allowed to criticize, you're not allowed to have free speech, but people love it, right?" And I'm like, and my comment was we shouldn't want this, but this is what the left is doing. They're moving us to a point where we kind of want I want Trump to throw this judge in jail, right? And I don't want the judge to go through due process. I am and by the way, like I really do want the due process. What I'm saying is I'm starting to have a feeling like where I'm like even under my you know, benefit of doubt, rule of law, all this shit, I'm at the point where I'm like, can we just do what they did back to them? Can we just cheat too? Can we just throw out the
It's
Constitution?
getting to that point. It's getting to that point, and it's like you don't want to become what you swore to. It's like Anakin. You become the sole thing you swore to destroy. Obi-Wan. The whole thing. I love Star
Yeah.
Wars. It's one of my
No,
favorite things. I'm a
exactly.
geek, but like, it's you've become the very thing you swore to destroy, and you don't want to do that. And then you don't want to use the argument,
But
well,
at the same time,
it's for the right reasons,
yeah.
but like that's
Yep.
subjective, but it is for the right
It really
reasons,
is. But at the same time,
but it's like it is a fine
I
line, very
think
fine
it's
line.
so here's the thing, right? We can't do it. Okay? We don't want to we don't
Right.
we can't get there. But we also have to fight them under the system. We have to fight them dirty, right? With while staying in the
Mhm.
rules, we have
Yep.
we have to fight dirty, right? It's
Yep.
what I do. All right, this is a perfect metaphor for what I do. This is why people come at me so hard. I don't come at these woke right people with love and tolerance and forgiveness and acceptance. I do exactly what they're doing right back to them. All right? But here's what I don't do. I don't dox them. I don't
Right.
threaten them.
No, doxing
I
is
don't
bad. Right.
harass
Right.
them, right? I don't gang stalk them. I don't tell my followers to go after them. I don't
Right.
do groupthink. I do it. I'm here. I am the one person that's fucking I am fighting thousands of people at one time, me alone. I don't want your help. I don't need your help. Don't help me. Right? But I'm taking the Frank Castle approach, right? There's Matt Murdock, right? Daredevil, who says you can't kill anyone. Then there's Frank Castle, who says I can kill everybody. Like I'm fucking kill them all day. And he's an anti-hero, but it is one can make an argument Frank Castle's way is more efficient, right? Where it's like, hey, you know what? As long as you're killing bad guys, what's the problem? And the
Right.
Matt Murdochs will say, well, it's killing. Killing is killing, and you can't kill.
Selling is right. 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 It's a fascinating discussion because I understand both sides of the
Yeah,
discussion. Like, and I agree with parts of both. And it's like, well, okay, well, why don't we just combine the best of both? But it's like you
you
can't
can't.
but you can,
Yeah.
but you have to try, or you have to get
Yeah.
close.
So here's
You have to get as close. You have to get right up to
so
that
let well,
line
well
without crossing the
let's
line.
kill the analogy and we'll go straight into actual practical real world situations. Here's what I think we should do. Okay? So this is, by the way, the fighting dirty without cheating in regards to these judges. The second a judge comes out and tries to tell Donald Trump how to run the White House, that judge is now under investigation, right? And the judge is under investigation because the judge has displayed behavior that warrants an investigation, right? The judge is trying to just do what the left does, right? The judge is saying that Trump is abusing his authority. Okay. Well, the executive is now saying that the judge is abusing their authority. So, if the judge has the power of the judiciary to stop Trump, then Trump has the power of the executive to stop the judge. Okay, so
Right, right,
I'm not saying go after the judge and say make up a crime. I'm not saying, plant evidence. I'm saying, hey, what this judge's daughter and what the judge's wife donated $11,000 to the Democrats. The judge is on anti conservative cases. His daughter has some other fucking weird connections. So yeah, investigate him, right? And if
right.
you come up with nothing, okay, no problem.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, endlessly investigate
Oh
them.
yeah, no,
I
I'm so,
mean, put them through the same
I'm
pain.
saying exactly right. So basically, here's what the judge is doing. The judge is saying, me unilaterally as a federal judge is going to tell the president, the leader of the free world, how to run the executive branch. And what they're doing
Right,
is they're using loopholes. It's like, well, my interpretation of Elon Musk is acting as a position that should have been appointed, but he's acting as a position that should have been appointed and he didn't go through Senate confirmation. Well, Elon's not being paid, so he's not in a position. He's volunteering and he's acting as an advisor. But one judge's interpretation of Elon Musk's job, in their opinion, right, is Elon Musk needs to be investigated and Doge needs to be shut down. Okay, let's play your fucking game. As Trump should say, well, in my opinion, or sorry, Kash Patel. Kash Patel should say, well, in my opinion, you are exhibiting behavior that warrants an investigation. No, 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 that's retaliation. Oh, really? Is it? All of a sudden now we're doing retaliation. So that's what I think needs to happen. That would be the middle ground where you, as soon as they pop their head out, you hit them like fucking whack-a-mole, right?
right.
Investigation.
That's it.
Investigation.
That's it. As soon yeah, because look, there's one thing about and it's also maybe one of these where he's going to try a bunch of things, and I think we talked about it. Like, there'll be 100 lawsuits, and Trump will win 90, and he'll lose 10, and we'll take those wins and come back to the other ones
Yeah.
later, and kind of see how much of it we can get to go through. But at the same time, here's what I don't want, right? And I mentioned this this morning, and I mentioned it a lot yesterday. I saw Roberts came out and said something, impeachment's not the answer. And it's like he's trying to do the same thing too, like tell Trump what to say. But I will say this. A lot of people yesterday were like, well, we'll just impeach John Roberts. And I'm going, no, you're not going to
No.
impeach John Roberts, because here's what happens when you impeach John Roberts. Okay. You now have to stop everything you're doing in the House.
Yeah.
You have to stop everything you're doing in the Senate. You're going to hold an impeachment trial. And here's my deal to anybody who wants to impeach John Roberts. I will concede that McConnell, Murkowski, and Collins will vote in favor. They won't, but I'll concede it. I'll make it easy.
Yeah.
So you have 53 out of 67 in the bank to remove Justice John Roberts. It is now on you. Anybody who wants to do that, right? Telling me it's not a waste of time. Anybody who wants to do that, you give me the list of 14 Democrat senators who are giving Donald Trump another Supreme Court pick. You go ahead and give me that list. You
Yeah.
can't. It's
Well,
never going to happen. It's a waste of time. I understand.
exactly.
Oh, get the Democrats on record. We have to pass the Trump agenda, not chase laser pointers, right? Like a
Exactly.
cat.
Well,
Coming around. Oh my God. You're never going
look
to catch it.
how did the Democrats fail? Okay, they spent Donald Trump's entire first term trying to get Donald Trump. They didn't do anything for their people. They didn't get anything done for Democrats, okay? They only went after Trump. So we don't want to do that either. We don't want to take Congress and fucking start. I don't even want these judges impeached, right? Like, cause that's another waste of time, right? It's just going to be a fucking circus, right? I'm saying keep Congress the fuck out of it, right? Cash Patel, go into that guy's life with a fine tooth comb and find the fucking crime. And I don't want to hear shit about communism. Show me the man, I'll find you the crime. This isn't Andrew Tate hour, right? No, no, no. Like I said, if some judge is like, okay, my wife donated to Democrats, I'm a political activist and I'm doing this, right? Whack-a-mole. Bang. Right?
Right.
You investigate him, and if you find out that he cheated on his taxes, you arrest that mother for tax evasion. That motherfucker better be
Right.
the squeakiest motherfucker on the planet, right? And I don't want to hear shit from Democrats either
And
because
none of them are,
I
by the
and
way.
I
None of them
so I
are.
don't want to hear shit from Democrats either because it's exactly what you would do, and it's exactly what you did do. You went after Trump's taxes for 4 fucking years, and what did you find out? He paid his fucking taxes, right? So if this
Right.
judge and what did they say when we called it lawfare? What did they say? They go, if he's innocent, he'll be fine. Well,
Right.
same to you. If the judge
Same
if the
standards.
judge is innocent, he'll be fine, right? So I don't think you have to do it more than once. I think you
No,
arrest.
that's the only way they're going to respond. That's the only way they're going to get the
Yep.
message. If you say, all right, you can if you agree to box somebody, right? You get into a boxing ring
Mm-hmm.
and you let them load their gloves up with lead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you are like, that's not fair, and you know it's not fair. And then you have a chance to load your gloves with lead and you decide not to.
Yeah.
It's like and the ref is, you and the ref are friends now instead of the old ref was like not your friend, right? Like we have the media, new media, X, Rumble, etc.
Sure.
Like where the Rumble lineup is now #1 in the world.
Correct.
It's beating YouTube. All those
Well,
shows on Rumble are beating YouTube. Like you have control of the messaging
dude.
now. You have the ability to actually inflict that rhetorical pain
Yeah.
on these people. You have to do it,
Yeah, you have to.
or they
And
won't
hey, you just
respond.
brought it up, right? The Rumble lineup, right? This is why we do oh shit, by the way. You know what? I gave you guys an extra 18 minutes. If you are still watching on X or YouTube, you are going bye-bye. Speaking of Rumble, let's get over to Rumble. The top right-hand side of the screen, you got rumble.com/TMP uncensored. We are getting rid of the YouTube and X feeds right now, and you should be here anyway because you can come into the chat. We got rid of all the fucking retards. All right, so